everyone, welcome back. Hope you're feeling good and staying healthy. I have a question for you. Have you ever played football indoors? I know when I was younger, I wasn't allowed to unless we played paper football. I've played paper football in restaurants while I've been waiting for my food. I've played it at my house and I've even played it at school. It's a good game to know because you can play it almost anywhere. So today, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a paper football, how to play the game, and how you can also practice when no one else is around. Okay, so step one to making a paper football. This is what one should look like. And as you can see, I've made quite a few of them. It's essentially just an origami triangle. You can typically make 2 to 4 footballs with just one piece of paper. So that's what I have here. You're going to take that single piece of paper and just fold it in half like so. Make sure those corners match up. Then you are going to repeatedly go back and forth, folding along this crease right here 3 to 4 times. So 2, flip it back around, 3, and 4. The reason we want to do that is because then it is easier to rip along the crease. You can always just use scissors as well. So now we're going to just rip it right along that crease there. And then you have these 2 pieces of paper. Now you can make your football with these papers one of 2 ways. You can fold it in half again. Remember, make sure those corners match up. And then you're going to start folding that single piece of paper into triangles. So start with this top corner and just fold it around to create a triangle, like so. And then you're just going to continue doing that same motion, creating triangles. So just folding it over itself. Until it looks like this. You're left with just that square. So you're going to take that last square that you have and you're just going to fold that into a triangle as well, so that it looks like this. You'll then pop open the little pocket and just tuck that triangle in. And voila, you have a paper football. Now this version makes it a little thicker, but if you want to do it with just this half of the paper, you would do the exact same thing. Just fold it over. This one's actually going to be a really big football if you do it like this. Fold it over, and then remember, with the top there, you just make the triangle by folding it kind of like a paper airplane, so that you have the triangle there, and then you open up that pocket and just tuck it in. And now you have an extra large paper football. Okay, so now we have our paper footballs. It's time to learn how to play. How does the game of football start? You got it, with the kickoff. So to kick off, you hold your paper football like this, top of the triangle, facing down, and you kick towards your opponent's side of the table. So I'm going to kick towards you guys, my opponent's side of the table. Whoa, I kicked it all the way back to my house. So once the football lands, it's the opponent's turn to try and score a touchdown. Now the opponent scores a touchdown by getting any portion of the paper football to hang off the end zone, or the other side of the table where the person you're playing, your opponent, is. So as you can see here, I stick my finger out, go straight up, and there was a little portion hanging off of the table. So it could just be a tiny little bit like that, or it could be almost all the way off. As long as it's hanging off the edge, it is considered a touchdown. Do you know how much a touchdown is worth in football? You got it, 6 points. Now, just like in the game of football, you get 4 downs or 4 tries to try and get a touchdown by flicking the ball. If you don't score a touchdown, then it's considered a turnover, which means your turn is over and it's your opponent's turn to try and score a touchdown. So once you score a touchdown by flicking the paper football with your finger and getting it to hang off the edge, it's time to attempt the extra point kick. You kick the extra point by having your opponent or the other person that you're playing with hold their hands like this. You need to put your thumbs together and your index fingers pointing up. Then you hold the ball with that triangle piece down, just like we did in the kickoff, to try and make it through the uprights. If you do it, it's worth 1 point. Once the touchdown is made and the extra point is attempted, the person who scored, me, kicks off. So you hold it the same way with the triangle pointing down. Okay, then when it lands, the ball is played from there. You can play for an amount of time, or you can even play to an amount of points, like 21. It's up to you. I usually play to 21. Okay, are you ready to see a game? Don't forget to figure out who gets to go first with a classic Rochambeau. The person who wins can either choose to kick or to receive. It's up to them. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go first. Alright, so at the beginning of the video, I told you that I would show you how to play when no one else is around. So what I did was I taped an upright to one of my cutting boards, and I'm going to practice kicking the football. I have 10 footballs here, and I'm going to see how many I can make. And my goal is to have them make it between the upright and fall right into this dish here. Let's see how I do. Well, I made a few and I missed a few. Looks like I need to keep practicing. Anyways, that's how you play paper football. I hope that you learned something new and that you're going to try it and have some fun out there. Remember to be safe, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, everybody.